Yo, 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 what up? It's your boy Rob coming back at you once again with another video. So before we get started, you already know what to do. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the bell icon twice. Smash the like button, share this video out to all of your followers, and let's get it popping. Alright, so the title of this video is When You're Lifting Weights, Carry Yourself. And what I mean by that is lifting weights is not just about exercise. All right. When you lifting weights, you need to carry yourself. And what I mean by that is, like I've always said, people need to have an internal locus of control. And I agree with what Neely Fuller Jr. said. People need to stand behind their work. All right. People need to stand behind their work. So if you're working out and doing all of this good stuff, what are you doing? Are you working out because you actually want to get big? You actually want to get healthy? You actually want to change your appearance? You want to do it for yourself? If that's the case, right, then you're doing it for the right reason. Now, what you need to understand is that the only reason for you to do something like that is for you to improve how you feel about yourself. The way that you feel about yourself should not be dictated by any standards other than your own. That's one of the problems, and that's one of the reasons why people fail at everything, right? Your appearance should only matter to your own internal satisfaction. Anything that anybody says should not matter whatsoever. Anybody who actually cares about you, anybody who actually likes you, anybody who actually, cares about you, the reason why they care about you, the reason why they like you, the reason why they love you, is because you have manifested your internal image of yourself, and that person sees that as desirable. So for you to maintain your desirability, you need to maintain your optimal self. All right. And if maintaining your optimal self is one day you say, I want to work out because I want to be more healthy, I want to eat a better diet because I want to feel better, as long as you're doing those things for yourself, then you're taking out a whole lot of extra maintenance, because people subconsciously don't understand that they like you for who you are. And the more that you deviate to try to fit the mold of what you hear somebody else saying, the less they're going to like you. It may sound counterintuitive and it may not sound correct, but trust me, that's exactly what it is. As long as you hold true to yourself and be yourself, you have to remember, you didn't make any adjustments to yourself when you first encountered someone. You had no idea what that person wanted. The only reason why you would be making adjustments post meeting someone is because you've become unsure of yourself because of what you've heard that person say, because of what that person has put into your brain as far as what you believe is acceptable, or what you believe that person likes in you. You have to remember, the initial contact, T-1, that person had no impression on you. They met you and saw you as the raw you, as long as you were presenting yourself as the raw you. All right? So where is that going? Where that's going is that you are in control of everything. You have to maintain control of everything. And when I say you have to maintain control of everything, that doesn't mean go out and be a control freak and try to dictate and determine what everybody else is doing, who they listen to, or what they think is acceptable or not. You need to maintain control of yourself. You need to maintain control of your image. You need to maintain control of all self-determinants in your life. Your income, your appearance, your finance, your personality, your mental health, everything. All right. See, the problem is that people rely too much on other things. I think that's one of the reasons why we have the relationship crisis that we have in the United States. Everybody is so upset. Women are blaming men for everything. Men are blaming men for everything, when actually everything is everybody's fault. Your relationship should never define your worth or validity. Your relationship should never define how good you feel. It just shouldn't. You should appreciate your relationship and love your partner that you're with if you have one. But your relationship should not define you. It should not define your life, your accompaniment of another person or being accompanied by another person should not define happiness or satisfaction for you. Those are things that you need to define for yourself. All right. So that's important. All right. So many people are so lost, and they listen to all of this content that you see on the internet, and it's not leading anywhere. Isolating yourself from the world, it's not going to help. It's not going to help you do anything. The only thing that is going to be assisted by isolating yourself from the world is just that nobody's going to see you in pain. You're not going to feel anything. Why do you think that a lot of the people who make the content that they make and say, we need to just go away and never deal with any of this stuff ever again? Why do you think they're still making content? It's because they can't stop looking at the rest of the world and say, damn, I wish things were the way that I want them to be. Well, if you wish things were the way that you want them to be, then what's stopping you from making them the way that you want them to be? Change it for yourself. You're not going to change the tone of the world because the world is too big of a place and there's too many factors. But within your own sphere of control, you're able to change and do whatever you want to. You can modify your lifestyle. You can improve your habits. What's stopping you? I think a lot of times when it comes to people, a lack of confidence as well as a lack of know-how stops people from improving or doing the things that they want to do. I know when I've had issues, that's what stopped me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not here to speak for everybody. I can only speak for myself. And I know that's what stopped me. Hesitancy or being complacent because you believe that how you are now is your most comfortable state, or you believe that how things are now is the best that they can ever be. Well, right now I'm living in the best optimal situation that I can possibly have. So it's not worth me working any harder, is it? You got a crystal ball in front of you. You got some kind of, computer simulation that's pretty powerful that can accurately predict the future. You got access to the Akashic planes. You good tarot card reader. Really? You know this stuff? Or is this just speculation? 9 times out of 10, it's just speculation because most people don't have access to the future. Most people don't know how to predict the future. Most people don't know how to calculate the future. Most people don't even believe that there is going to be a future. All right. So that's how I feel about that, man. When you're lifting weights, you need to carry yourself because carrying yourself means carrying all the control that you have with you and exerting it in an appropriate way to help to influence the outcomes that you want, because ultimately everything is about action and outcomes. That's it. No more, no less. Actions and outcomes. Pluses and minuses, yeses and nos, zeros and ones, X's and Y's. That's it. The world is very simple, but we have a lot of filters on the world that make it seem like it's a lot more complicated. And those filters are for us to be able to more easily organize the raw data and the raw information. But under all of the filters, everything is the same. Yes and no, 0, 1, black and white, plus and minus, positive, negative. That's it. So bring things back to the most simplest form. That's why in math they teach you the greatest common denominator and the least common denominator. Simplification. This is why you learn how to factor and different things like that. You need to factor out unnecessary elements of your decision-making process or of your self-perception process. Your self-image and how you view yourself is an entire process. We put filters on what we see. You know what I'm saying? So we don't see ourselves in a way that we like to see ourselves a lot of times. But a lot of times the situation that we have is just fine. Or you can be an individual that's a complete mess, and when you're looking at yourself, you've put a filter on yourself that makes you think that everything is just fine, and it's not. All right? So I think that's it for now. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to talk about that. Let me know what you guys think about that. Once people understand how to control themselves, I think that they'll have better outcomes in the world as far as, controlling relationship goals, controlling improvements and things that they want to see. Who knows? Maybe they will, maybe they won't. I don't have a crystal ball, like I said, but it sounds good, right? So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the video. Let me know what you think. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you already know what to do. Make sure you smash the like button, share this video out to all of your followers, and I will catch you on the next video. All right, peace.